Bienvenidos. Soy la Bruja Esmeralda and I am here with your special full moon reading. So let's get started. Remember that we do the clarification slash closure slash will my wish be granted question at the end. So have that yes or no question ready. And we will be doing the shuffle for the what is being attracted to you during this new lunar cycle. So let's get started. The new moon is on the 13th, and so what we're doing is what needs to be released and what needs to be embraced. When asked what needs to be released, what came out was the Two of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords has a lot to do with having to make a decision, having to weigh out your options, trying to find balance in a conflict. Primarily, there's a decision that needs to be made, and that's where the conflict comes from usually. There's something that's pulling you one way or another, hence why she has the Two Swords. And she's blindfolded, meaning that she's not really looking at what her options are, and that's what needs to be released. You need to take off the blindfold. You need to really look inside and be truthful with yourself. Swords has a lot to do with communication, so you have to really be honest with yourself, really stop avoiding the issue, confront it, because it's time to make a decision. And no matter what decision you choose, whether you go with the right sword, the left sword, whatever it is that you decide, it's going to make way for new beginnings. The Ace has a lot to do with new beginnings, new starts, and whatever it is, it's something that you're passionate about. So take that time to release the avoidance, release the conflict that you feel, really be truthful with yourself, communicate honestly with yourself what it is that you truly want, and you'll be granted a new beginning. So not only does this have to do with the new star, it has a lot to do with adventure, it has a lot to do with opportunities and passion. This has a lot to do with new endeavors that are coming into your life, and it wants you to release all the passions that you have pent up, all this creativity that you're too afraid to show others, that you're afraid to show the world. It's time to release that fear, because this is nothing but new starts, adventures, opportunities, creativity. A lot of good things are happening for you if you let go of the fear, if you quit avoiding the conflict, see it for what it truly is, and make that decision for the new start that's coming for you. What needs to be embraced for this new lunar cycle? 3 cards came out. We have the Magician, Justice, and the 8 of Pentacles. So when discussing the Magician is number 1 in the tarot deck, and it has a lot to do with all the different elements. So you'll see earth, air, water. Actually, there's no fire in this one. Anyway, so usually what this is telling you is that you have to embrace the magic that's within you. The Magician has the ability to harness all the elements. They have this ability. It's just saying that you have a magic within you, and you have to be able to embrace this, especially since there are new things coming your way that are having to do with creativity, that has to do with your passion. It's telling you that it's time to embrace all that you are, embrace your intuition. It's also telling you to trust yourself, and all that inspires you. Right now is the time. It has to do with a lot of new things. This is the first new moon, the new lunar cycle of the new year. Come on, guys. This is it. Now is the time, and it's time for you to embrace all that you are. Next is Justice. Justice also has to do not only with in and of itself having to do with legal matters, but it has to do with karma. It has to do with balance. It has to do with being temperate and fair-minded, and reaping what you've been sowing. So since you've been working really hard, from all the readings that I've done for you guys, everything that you guys have been working towards, it's coming to you. It's yours, and it's here. It's time to reap what you're sowing, what you have sowed. And it's further reinforced by the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is also telling you that it's time to embrace what you've been reaping. So it's time to reap your rewards. This is what it's showing. Everything that you've been manifesting. See, here she is writing down all that it is that she wants, everything that she's been working towards. That means everything that has been put into motion is coming to you. All that karmic balance is coming to you. It's yours, and it is time. And that's what this is telling you. It's time to embrace and reap your rewards. So how do we further reinforce this? What came out when I asked the animal spirit guide what message they have for you for this new lunar cycle? What came out was the grasshopper. We had this recently, which is take a leap of faith. Trust your intuition. Remember, it's like time to make that decision. You got to listen to what the truth inside is. You have to listen to that inner guidance, embrace it. It's time to be fair-minded, to reap what you sow. Be temperate right now. It is time for all those new things that are coming in, your passions, your wants. So the message from the grasshopper spirit is take a leap of faith. The oracle message is, right now you're being poised to jump into the next level of your life and move forward into something even better than you could have ever imagined. When grasshopper spirit appears, it is a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown. For grasshopper spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of co-creation. The magician's all about that power, all about what you are capable of. You are being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, relationship, or situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when grasshopper spirit appears. You're not going to go backward, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists any change and clings worriedly to what was. It's that decision. Take that blindfold off. Luck is on your side. Jump up and forward with confidence, for spirit has so much in store for you if you only take that leap. The additional message. Is it hard for you to trust in good fortune because you have been hurt in the past? When you took a risk? Remember, it has to do with karma. Staying earthbound does not offer the safety you seek, for that can be found only through trusting that spirit is always with you and wants the best for you. Your intuition is guidance from spirit, telling you to let go of your fears and leap into the abundance and good fortune that is awaiting for you. Grasshopper spirit reminds you that the only way now is to jump forward. Be willing to trust the unknown, the great mystery that you can't fully understand. Even if you take the teeniest leap in consciousness to be willing, it's a beautiful beginning. Sure, every leap forward brings a new challenge, but you can handle it with spirit as your partner, trusting that this new experience will only deepen life with magic and meaning. Take the leap. So, when asking the threads of fate what message they have for you or what lesson they have for you, what came out was reclaim. How beautiful that is. Reclaim. You were born as a perfectly imperfect human with gifts, talent, medicine, wisdom, and knowing. Growing up in a culture that does not nurture these gifts creates misalignment with your highest truth. Reclamation can be a lifetime process as it is continually awakening to ancient medicine we knew in our other lifetimes and soul wisdom. While there is no rule book or map for this journey, this card calls your attention to what stirs deep inside your soul memory. We are often drawn to places, people, experiences, music, etc., that we know on a cellular level, but our logical mind may not understand why. This card asks you to follow your intuition, trust that desire and follow it. Reclaim your knowing, your power, your medicine, and your healing. Enjoy the mystery and stories unfolding. I mean, it's time. It is time. It is a new year. And let me tell you, it is for you. It's time to reap your rewards, to reap everything you've sown. Karmically, it's yours. And you got to trust yourself to make that decision for that new beginning. And as I said that it was 11:11 on my recording. So, you know, let's see what's being attracted to you at this time. What is being attracted to you during this new lunar cycle? Ooh. Okay. What is being attracted to the watcher at this time during the new lunar cycle? What is being attracted to them during this new... All right. Got quite a few. So, we have ultimate love. Forgive others and yourself. Release past. Send love, light. Change inner to change outer. Okay. Gratitude. Gratuity increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. Being love. Exude love in all that you do. Oneness. Like attracts like. Unconditionally loving self and all. It's finding that balance. It's finding that balance. Magic of pretending. Visualize ideal situation. Be detailed. Play the part. See as manifested. Speak into existence. Be certain. You have that magic to do so. It's being highlighted. Loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. Deeply healing world mirrors us. A lot to do with the karmic. It has a lot to do with trusting your inner self and finding that guidance. It's there for you. Incoming. News, message, game changer, surprise invitation, insights, gift, making connections. I mean, it's that adventure that's popping through. Lastly, we have in flow state. A little fountain. In the zone, loving life, focused, high frequency, skill meets challenge, flotation therapy. There you go. It all balances out. It all is for you. So now's the time. Think about your question. Make sure it's yes or a no. What is it that you need clarified? What do you need closure about? Will your wish be granted? Think about that wish. Divine universe, what is your response? What is your response to the wonder? Okay. Unlikely. Oops. Unlikely. Sorry. At least for that one, it is an unlikely. Well, I hope that this helps, and I will see you guys next week.